Hi guys, I'm going to show you what we're doing with your weather, and I know it's January, only January, but let's pretend this is April, alright? April or May, and the snow's all gone outside and stuff like that. So just pretend that. This is kind of going to be in a long screen, so it may look kind of crooked, unless I can manage to do something. What I might do is I might see if I have my old tablet. I was going to use my tablet, but then it's really dead, so it's about 7% remaining, and that's not near enough to make the video I want to do. And you can sort of hear that my sister's radio in her room is turned off too. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have our random stuff on. We're going to pretend. I'm going to try to see if I can do this. See if I can use my sister's hair dryer as a ram to hold it up. Perfect. Alright guys. Let's see if I can... Oh, that's not good. I have to try. I'm using my sister. This is a touchscreen, which means that it's more vulnerable to actually pushing the stop button when it's not stopped. Then I have to start from square one. There you are. Alright guys, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to pretend I'm doing my business. I'm going to turn on some random lights around the house like we normally do. Like, I'm going to turn on all the lights in here, including the homemade one I made. Alright, everything else is on. Everything lights are on. Everything's on. Except these lights, the emergency lights will come on once they flip the breaker. The main one. Alright guys, we have emergency lights, but when those die, we're in the dark. When the upstairs emergency light dies, so the downstairs will be completely in the dark, which I'm not going to let happen, because it takes a while to charge them up. As you can see, I'm using my hair dryer. I'm using my sister's hair dryer and my tablet to pin this to make it up in up position. As you can see. As you see, I have random lights on in the hallway. Those lights will go off while my emergency lights will be on. If I can make this thing stay up. I need to have the thing stay up. If it doesn't stay up, the dryer wants to push. The dryer is pushing. Alright, guys, there we are. So I'm going to pretend I'm just staying here. I'll have this open. So I won't take the animals downstairs. We would really do that in real life. It's just too much work. So stuff like that. And as you can see, we're gonna have everything will go off except my emergency lights. Those will turn on right away. If everything works properly, they'll turn on. So I'm gonna just. So this is on selfie camera, so I can see where it's pointed. And this is what it'll look like when they turn on. See how bright they get? Those are not and they're not even the LED lights. The LED emergency lights. These are incandescent. So for incandescent, those are really bright, especially in the dark, which will happen right now. And then you'll hear everything go off. And no one's home except me, so it gives me the opportunity to do this power outage. I'll flip that main breaker. There's not a lot that can be screwed up because of the power outage, so I'm okay. My sister's radio will go off as well. You sort of can hear it, and everything else in the light thing. I even turned on I don't know if you can see that, but I turned on my sister's room. Oops. And as you see, I have all the lights on in the space upstairs. Also turn on this one too. I have emergency lights on. I also take my cell phone downstairs because most of kids in high school have cell phones. So I'm gonna grab my cell phone. I'm gonna actually leave it up here. And my cell phone, let's go check to see. This is what my cell phone looks like. For those who don't know I have a cell phone, this is what it looks like. And it's on 3 bars, so that's perfect. I charged it up last night. So as you can see, we're gonna cut the power to the whole entire house. My mom is at Reuben's pantry. My sister's at work. My sister's with them, but he's gonna have to be to work by 11. And then my dad has to work today, and I'm home alone, so I can do this. I got my phone right here, and it's on 3 bars, and I would do that to call the 911 if somebody gets injured. I'll show you what I do. I'm just seeing. I'm just gonna be sitting, pretend playing on the computer. Pretend playing on that computer, and to make it more realistic, I'm gonna do this. I'm getting it set for alert test. I'll just pretend I'm playing on this computer. Oh no, there's a storm coming. Oh no. This is where I recommend you turn down your volume because it is pretty loud. It's like ear piercing. And it's not the real thing, it's just a test. And then, well, it's getting really bad out there. It's getting bad out there. And by the way, my thing will stay on too. And you can see after a while it goes off. As you can see, it's sort of... Alright guys, we're without power. As you see, everything in this whole house went off. Including every light. So, as you can see, I still have power. See? And the power is now out for everyone. As you can see, the dog's saying, "What happened?" The rabbits we have rabbits, and they were scared because of the alarm was so loud. The alarm's about a couple yards away from them. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I do. I have to keep an eye out and it says we're under a thunderstorm warning. It doesn't really say that, but it says we're under a tornado warning. So let's go look out there. Wow, it is really black out there. Let's go see. Without power now, whoa, I better get downstairs. I can see a funnel cloud start forming. I have a power outage right up there too. Alright, let's see. Whoa. We have to get downstairs. That tornado is heading toward us. We We have to get downstairs. We have it. We have everything. We're without power. We're without power, if you can see. The emergency light in the hallway is on. And I have a little light up there that runs on power. Without power. So we have to get going. And I have this. Hello? We're just downstairs. That storm is coming. I have to find that one flashlight I had up there. Hold on, where's that flashlight? There it is. Oh, don't tell me no one told. No. Alright, we got a little, just in case those other lights decide to die. Okay, guys. And we're not allowed to use water either because we have a well, and then a lot of you guys may not have a well. Alright, guys, let's get going. Let's go downstairs now. We're going to be, so we can be protected by that, from that, the weather. Come on, let's turn off this light real quick. Alright, let's get going. Okay. Hello? Let's get going, guys. Alright. Hello? As you see, we are now downstairs. And you can see my emergency lights on. Down here it's really dark. We have to stay away from any windows, so we're gonna have to find a spot to be weathered from this element. And then there's another light. They're all on. Alright, guys. I need to go upstairs and I forgot my weather radio. See it so we can listen. This is now on battery power, and just in case the batteries decide to die, I got a bunch of them downstairs. This is what will happen. We have to be downstairs. Let's come. And chances are, before the storm's over, these lights here would die. So I bought another light. This one's on battery power too. Let's listen to the weather.
Menominee, Northern Marinette, Northern Oconto, Beltagame, Chardonnay, Southern Marinette, Southern Oconto, Wapaka, Washara, and Winnebago. Wind chill advisory in effect from midnight to noon Monday. The National Service in Green Bay has issued a wind chill advisory, which is in effect from midnight to noon Monday. Wind chill values will fall to 20 to 30 below zero. Wind chills like these can cause frostbite in 30 minutes or less. A wind chill advisory means that very cold air and winds will generate low wind chills. This will result in frostbite and lead to hypothermia if precautions are not taken. If going outdoors, make sure.
Alright, Alright, it says we were able to come up. The tornado just missed our county, but the funnel cloud never touched the ground. So but it did produce high winds, and then our power's still out. So so we can go upstairs now. The tornado the weather radio says we're able to go up. It didn't really say that, but I'm just pretending it did. Alright, guys, so we lost power because of the storm. And we didn't really lose power. There's still power coming in from the street, but I shut off the main breaker, and that main breaker triggered these emergency lights to come on. Once it's shut off, these came on. Alright, we can go upstairs, but we're still on. Our power is still out. Luckily, it did touch the ground. The tornado did produce a tornado, but the tornado missed us by a mile, by a block. So one behind the high school and one that way. It went that way, so it didn't even come toward us. So we're free to come upstairs now. But now we're still without power still, so we don't have a lot to do. We don't have a lot to do now, because no, we can't go on TV, we can't go on anything. I'm gonna call somebody. Hello, electric station. We're without power. A severe storm came in here, and we are without power. A tornado just came. So what? When do you think the power grid will be back up? Because I really need to know. Oh, at about another couple minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, bye. Couple minutes, the grid should be back up. That's the estimated time of the grid that should be back up, because the electric crews were already on the scene. They caused a lot of. They decided to do this. I do see. We were without power. We had a major power from that storm and stuff, and our kids and stuff like that. So yeah, I called I called the power station, and they were the cleanup crew was already lifting some trees off the power lines, and then they're working on it. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this here, and I'm gonna wait for it to go back on. We'll go back on, and then I'm going to videotape it how I reset this time after the storm. We did lose a big tree out. Whoa. We lost a whole tree out front. True. Wow. That big tree snapped off at the ground. The top broke off of it. Wow. It didn't really do that. I'm just mad. I'm just doing it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs. Let's turn on some. Our power has been restored. Everything. This was a nice power outage. Alright, we can start getting stuff prepared. I'll show you how to do that real quick too. We can shut off my emergency thing. Everything got shut off. And I'll show you how we do something. I have to go. We had a fake storm come in. As you can see, we have everything came back down. I'm going to show you how we did it. It says, first I'm going to start right here. PF. That stands for power failure. Okay, so I'm going to set that real quick. You'll hear it start beeping. I'm going to do clock. And what time it is? 8:24. I'll just do 8:25. That's set. Now, I'm going to set this one. This one's going to be set to, we're going to set this to clock, 8:04 I think it was. Yeah, 8:24. I'm setting the clocks. Let's put 26. Or it's off. It's on. That's on. And we're waiting for our rotors to come on as well. The rotor's already turned on, which is good. Although, so this is a nice power outage. They did. It was sooner than I expected this power to come back on. Alright guys. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to reset my father's clock too. I hope it didn't mess his time up from work. I think it's at 4:30. Yeah, it's at 4. I'll just put. Luckily, my mom stayed intact. Luckily, my mom decided to stay. It happened to be my father's, so I'm going to have to reset it. 329. 349. That must be where it gets up at. $349 is when he gets up. That's alright. Time set. Yep, there it is. Alright, it was still flashing, but it stayed at 10 because I have a battery backup. And the battery backup doesn't stay on in a power outage. As you can see, everything turned to normal. The storm passed. The weather radar gave us the okay to go up. And we have our power back. Our emergency lights are in the standby position. And then I'm going to have to make sure mine is okay. You set mine for school. Yeah, I have to set mine too, because mine was one of the rooms that were without power. The whole house was without power. So I'm going to go and turn this to, I'm going to do this to 8. It's an AM. 8. Mine doesn't have a battery backup. It does have the hookup for it, but I don't have a 9 volt in there right now. It takes 9 volt, I think. We were without power. We had about 820, and then I'll just go like this. Oh. I'll do 832. And now I will set my thing to 6:30. Because that's for school. I get up at 6:30. Perfect. Okay, but without power, we got everything restored. It's 8:30 a.m. and we lost power. We had a severe storm come in with a tornado, but the tornado went a block away. It didn't hit us, so we're good. I still went downstairs because we could have easily turned and came our direction. Lucky it never did. It still knocked out our power though. It messed up some of the lines and our power went out. So they have it all fixed. We have power. My dad's CPAP doesn't have a battery backup either, which things. I'm surprised they don't. Now I have to go in my sister's room and turn on her radio because her radio went off too because all the power in the whole house went off. The only clocks that were really working in this whole house was the one, my watch. My watch had one. So did my phone. My phone had my watch, my tablet, my smartphone, my computer, and my regular clock up there are the only ones that had battery backup. And my weather radio clock that also had battery backup. As you can see, we had a severe storm. We had a tornado. Yeah, right here we have this. We're about to put this back in because this storm was severely bad. It was really bad. It had enough. It had the potential to produce a tornado, which it did, but it didn't actually. Now I get to plug this into the third battery light. And this is what we would have did. We would have took this downstairs. There we have. It's plugged back in. It's plugged back in. So we are okay. See, it does have battery backup. Somehow the cover fell off, but right there it has battery backup. AA battery backup. I'll keep some extra batteries for that in my emergency kit. Luckily, I didn't get injured. No one else got injured. Our house is okay. But we did have our weeping willow also took a beating because it got broken off too. It didn't really get broken off. My dad actually toppled a willow tree, a regular branch on it, but I'm just pretending it was broken off by that. I just pretended it was broken off. As you can see, this is a nice fun power. This is something we were without power for about I'm guessing about 15-20 minutes, if not more. And you see our willow tree is also broken off because of the storm. Didn't really happen. My dad accidentally toppled a regular big tree branch on top of it. I'm just pretending. So. Yeah, so everything's good. Everything is safe. To say that our power is still there, and in real life we would have took all the stuff downstairs, including the fish, and the rabbit, the dog, the fish, the dog, the rabbits, and us would go downstairs, and the cats too. Those would also be going downstairs. My dad would probably be taking the dog. My sister would take the fish. I would take a couple of the cats. And then I would also take somebody would also take some of the rabbit. Would take all the rabbits. But I didn't do that because it's too much work. And Jen had the fish in the room too, so we would have to probably make it several trips up. One person would take the cats, the other person would take the dog, and the other person would take the rabbits. Then we would have to come back upstairs for the fish and stuff like that. Hopefully we catch it before so we have some time to spare, but yeah, so it's just kind of something fun. I just tried to do this. As you see, my emergency lights all worked, so that's good. Our outside light, and we are with power has been restored. We resetted everything, including the power. Including that. And everything's okay. Everything's alright. We did have a power flop, but power came back on shortly. So, yeah, so this is my video. I thank you for watching this video. John out.